very important. You are the owner of your business and operate from only one location at a time. You may not be an employee or operate multiple locations simultaneously. So basically, you cannot have more carts. You cannot say, hey, you know what, I'm already vending, but I work for this company. There's a lot of vendors that have employees. So you must have your own business. Step number 3 is collective information that we will be asking from you in documents. Don't panic. If you don't have any of this information, that's okay. We have partners that are right now currently assisting sidewalk vendors in obtaining some of those permits. We may have people in attendance today that are vendors and they don't have their permits. That's fine. We want to make sure that and get you in compliance. That is the only way that you can be able to obtain a card. So you have to have all this information and we will be helping you through that process. So you want to make sure that you have all this handy before you submit your application, because the application, takes a little bit, maybe about a good 15 minutes if you have everything together. But here's a little bit of information where you may want to have handy before you start your application. So be prepared. It's going to ask you your name, household, residential, the name of your business, the items that you're already selling, if you're in good standing with the city or the county, if you were impacted by COVID. Applicants that live in low, moderate, high, and highest income needs areas per the county's Equity Explorer Index will be prioritized. Applicants that have the following will prioritize. So that it means if you already have a California seller's permit, doing business already, you already have your business registered with the Registered Recorder's Office, you have a food handler's permit and a compact mobile food operator subsidy. Our office also provides that. So yes, you will be prioritized if you have this, but not needing. If you don't have any of this, that's fine. Like I said, our office will help you in how to obtain this, but you must be already an operating vendor, at least for a year. Please note those selected must require a CMA full permit from the County Department of Public Health, a county sidewalk vendor registration certificate that will be here with our office, or the city sidewalk vending and park permit, and agree to a 5-year agreement prior to receiving the card. So before if you are granted a card, we need to make sure that you have all this intact in order for you to operate that card. If you are given the card, you are going to be required to work that card for 5 years. Applicants have a 45-day deadline to complete compliance requirements for the time and conditional award. Some costs related to acquire a health permit may apply, however, full or partial subsidies are available. Let's continue. Step number 4, you're going to go to the application process. You can also change this in a different language if that is suitable for you, but you will come in here to the card application, and that's where you're going to be submitting your information. And it looks something like this. So if you come across something like this, you're in the right place. You want to go ahead and start your application. If you already have some of these permits or licenses that we're going to ask from you already downloaded on your laptop, you can just, when you're going through it, just download them in the application. If you don't have them, if you're waiting for them or something is pending, you can, once we have gone through if you are eligible, we will be asking you from them if we don't see them on the application that you submitted. But it's very important, if you have them already, don't wait for us to contact you. Make sure that you submit them at the time of your application. If you prefer to fill your application in Spanish, you can also change it here. This is where it will look like, and here's where it's going to start asking you for all your information. We'll go over it with you just so you can kind of see an idea. It's going to ask you your name, your email, if you're older than 18 years old. Home address, city, zip code. Is going to ask you your location. For here, it's very important that you put the actual location. Please don't put Imperial and Whittier. Make sure you put a full address where you are vending. And also, we are going to be asking you for your documents. Please select where you vend the most, then press next and complete the qualification questions. You will then be prompted to select your household status, the revenue, not just for you or your business, but for your entire household. And if you have any of the following, so here's where it's going to be asking you if you have all these permits that we went over at the beginning of the presentation. So if you are vending in the city, here's where it's going to ask you now. If you are in the city, then this application will be routed to the city to continue the process. But if you are vending in the county, then we will be the ones that will continue moving along your application process. Let's go here. Number 4, please note that the selection